Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So, kind of have to be a bit more quiet today. Reason is because, well, we're actually awake like 1 hour earlier. I know, right? Yesterday we were tired. I didn't even sleep early last night, but you know the rules, right? If we wake up and there's like 1 hour left before we have to wake up, then we just wake up anyways. Doesn't make any sense. Let me say that again. I gotta be really careful though because there is like another person at my 2 o'clock, but they seem to have a sound barrier earbuds, so I might be a bit safer. So maybe I'll talk a bit louder. But yeah, I'm like surrounded. So yeah, we're here like 1 hour earlier, and it's actually quite busy here. I wouldn't say golden hour, and I also wouldn't say that. Oh yeah, it's quite busy. There's like 2000, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Yeah, I'm like surrounded. Fine. No one's contesting the stairs. So yeah, that's kind of the rule, right? When we wake up, no, if we wake up earlier and there's like less or one equal to, sorry, let me speak properly. If we if we wake up earlier and sorry, I'm trying to think, but I'm trying not to be loud as well. If we wake up early and there's less or maybe 1 hour left until we have to wake up properly, then there's no point in going back to sleep. So you might as well just go. So that's exactly what happened today. Woke up, woke up early. There's only 1 hour left before we actually have to wake up anyways. So there's zero point in going back to sleep. So yeah, but everyone has sound barriers, so it might be okay. The person to my 2 o'clock hasn't even turned his head once, so that means his earbuds must be pretty good. The car park was actually semi-full. A lot of Asians. Don't be racist. Well, actually, no, it's not racist, right? I can say that. I can say that. Who's gonna stop me? It's a lot of ching chongs here. So there's 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock currently, and 2000. It's not that bad. No, I can't really speak too loud, so I'm gonna have to rely on the editing mic to pick it all up. Sorry. This is why we usually go at the optimum time. Yeah, the time we usually go is more optimal because if we go any time earlier, it's not even golden hour. You'd think it'd be golden hour if you go earlier, but it's not. It's actually busier. So our timing is always better. It's only on some occasions that if we wake up early, there's no point in going back to sleep because such a little time frame, you might as well just go. Because you're gonna get like less than 1 hour extra sleep anyway, so I guess. Anyways, I shouldn't be too shy because, most people's sound barriers are meant to block the gym music, and my voice is not too loud, so my voice gets hidden as well, I think. Well, it must be because my 2 o'clock hasn't even tilted his head yet. There's nothing else to say. At least my nose is like not blocked, so I can breathe efficiently. Only downside is when we talk, I can't talk very rapidly because I need to give space for my nose to breathe. The 3 o'clock lift. Right, so observations for 30 minutes before we usually hear. Seems like there is, it kind of reminds me of the old times. Usually there's always like a Filipino gang, but this time it looks like a Chinese gang, but except they're not really a gang. It's like just multiple individuals. Yeah. So it seems like our usual timing is actually still better, obviously, but again, you can tell my voice is slightly louder because it's less people, kind of. I mean, the 2 o'clock is definitely got some kind of crazy earbuds because bro hasn't turned once, right? He's too locked in. And yeah, so I always struggle to say it properly, but if we wake up earlier than what we're supposed to wake up at, and there's like less than an hour or maybe an hour before we have to wake up anyways, yeah, we might as well just wake up. Why do I always struggle to say that? It's not a hard thing to English. If you wake up early and there's only 1 hour left before you have to wake up anyways, then you might as well just stay up. There you go. Yeah, that's kind of the rule. Oh, that's our rule. Right, there's no point in going back to sleep. You only have like 1 hour left before you have to wake up anyways, so might as well go. Like, there's one thing I remembered in this machine. In the other steam machine we used to do, right? We always had to hold the handle because if we didn't hold the handle right, we'd get electrocuted. But this machine here doesn't really get. If we don't touch this handle, we won't get electrocuted for some reason. Like if we don't touch this handle, we won't get electrocuted. Well, for the other machine, if we do touch the handle, oh no, if we don't touch the handle on the other machine, we get electrocuted. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, I do remember. Like before this machine was here, we had the old Stairmaster machine, right? And the reason we were always holding the handle is because, from personal experience, if we don't touch the handle, that stair machine zaps us. And plus, we used to go a lot faster, but it's because we put a lot of our weight on the machine. But now we just go at like a normal speed. All I know is that my man at 2 o'clock literally had like the best headphones. Now he's gone somewhere else. So now there's no one left at 2 o'clock. No one left at 3 o'clock. Sure, we have some new ones at 9 o'clock, but they both have Apple earbuds, so noise canceling's pretty good on those. Yeah, it looks like everyone's leaving now. And I actually can speak louder now. So, observations stay true, right? Even if we come an hour earlier, golden hour doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. So the usual time we go still has some people, but by the time we finish the cardio, we have a higher chance of dying an hour and golden hour. Everyone's leaving now. Huh. I mean, it's 20 minutes before usually would come, and everyone's leaving right now. Makes sense. What? That's crazy. Actually, being here and early, I noticed that one uh, female that I always see with the sun here. This time there's no sun. And there's like 10 other Asian dudes. Don't do it. It's dangerous. Luckily, it's like New Zealand, I guess. How many times have I said it in our story videos? If you're a woman, don't go alone. Pretty simple. You go when it's busy. Actually, no. The main important thing is probably go during staff hours. Yeah, but also be wary about that as well, because reason, reason you have to be. It depends on the context. Even if it's staff hours, if it's like another male, then no. So even if it's staff hours, don't actually go. Depends on the context, obviously. Sometimes there's only one staff in the early mornings, and that's not safe. You're just gonna have to go when it's busy. Is what it is, you know. Unless you want to take the risk. Dude, the ads on the TVs are so fucking old. I suppose I've seen them for like my entire journey here. It's the same one. The premium gym, the sauna didn't have any ads. Again, we haven't gone to that one in a while. Mainly because we have been sleepy lately. So being sleepy means we can't even go there. First of all. Second of all, Diamond Hour gets crushed instantly the moment there's one person. And that's really my only excuses. Main turn off is that, well, I guess during weekends we should go there. I don't know. It's not very optimal at all. Chest days there aren't optimal, period. Leg days there don't have any glutes. Shoulder day there doesn't have the goat. Arms day there is okay, I guess. If it's diamond hour. Back day there doesn't work either. Unless you leave the diamond hour area for a bit to get the goat. So it's really only the dips and pull up. No, it's only the dips day that is okay there. But besides that, nothing else really is efficient there. Plus the risk of needing more sleep, and the other risk of one person destroys the diamond hour. So there's nothing efficient. Interesting. When we go on a long talk like that, I have to rapidly catch my breath because of stairs. If you don't control your nose breathing and you're talking a lot, your body has to catch up the oxygen a bit. And per usual, same stats because we don't really do anything different for stairs. 300, 30 minutes, and 112 floors. Way to say it. Hello? Floors. There you go. 112. Same old stats. 1.5. Water gone. And that's about it. Okay. Looks like our stretching area is compromised. It's alright. Gotta find a place to stretch. But it looks like our usual position is compromised. It's alright. Our usual place here isn't compromised though, so yeah, the usual place. Okay, we're gonna go wipe down the handles because I did see someone else. I did see someone use this while we were on the stairs. All right, we're gonna go dark for a bit, and it's decent enough. I'm gonna have to do the stretching somewhere else. Hold on, bro. There is no way I just saw that. That is very interesting. I just saw. Interesting. Whatever. Not my problem. Bro, I kid you not. Four Asians just came here, literally just like videoed themselves doing 80 kg bench and then left. That was like literally world record I saw. Like less than what, 20 seconds? No, I mean 2 minutes. 2 minutes they were here and out. That's okay though. They did it for the gram, I guess. Makes sense. Whatever. Anyways, sorry, that was during stretching. What happened was like four Asians came here and then literally just videoed like one person doing 80 kg bench. Took like a video on the mirror and then just skedaddled. Literally less than 2 minutes. They were here and they left. Whatever. Is what it is. Right. Let's begin our usual. Ah, sorry, editor. The audio is going to be a bit different because, well, golden hour is somewhat here now to a degree. And yeah, golden hour is here. We can finally speak a bit louder. It's great. Just great. So yeah, usually coming here an hour earlier sucks. No, it doesn't suck, but it's not a usual optimal time. So it's not, actually, matter of fact, whatever I was gonna say. No, it doesn't really matter. It is what it is. Just drink water and dips, and that's about it. We are a bit wet, but it's fine. Golden Hour's pretty good right now, surrounded by zero. I should be drinking the water too. It's fine. But yeah, pretty good today. There's nothing really there's no topic to talk about. I need to really learn how to say that last thing I always say. No, I need to really learn how to say that word properly, the sentence properly, without making it sound mumble jumble. When you wake up earlier than your alarm, and there's less than 1 hour left before you have to wake up, you might as well just wake up early, you know? I don't know if that properly. Whatever. That's why this place is good. I could always just skedaddle to onwards places, you know? Yeah. How do I say it? I think it's like a too close. Right? Might have to skedaddle again. So it's I forgot a angle. Ah, okay. I'm gonna have to keep that angle. So it's I reckon I could do dips over there. Yeah, it's too compromised. Too compromised. Gotta find out another place to do dips. Is this is this place okay? Too compromised, you know? Far too compromised for my likings. I reckon I could do dips here. Right, I'm just gonna have to raise my knees, I guess. That's too wide. It's far too wide to do dips here. Yeah, I'm compromised. The dips here. Okay, I'm gonna show you anyway, so I don't care. This point. Okay, we'll do it here. As you can see in the, whatever, in the far distance, it looks like there's a a woman there and also another completely different guy there. Can't do the dips there anymore. It's compromised. I just have to do it here. It's fine. It's a bit different angle, but it's alright. I think doing dips here is harder. I think it is because I'm holding on an angle here. There's no flatness. It's like an angle. Yeah, I'm holding this on an angle. It's definitely not good, but I can't do much because it's literally compromised. And I can't actually do this stair. I could use the stairs. I could use the stairs as well, but that's also compromised. Should I find other method? Should I find this is literally just compromised. So, okay, here's the new method we'll try. That's not gonna work. Fuck it, we'll just do this in just whatever. Doesn't make sense. We weigh 70 kgs, so when we do dips, it feels easy, but the moment I put this at 70 kgs, it's like way harder. Strange. Doing this is like harder than dips, even though we weigh 70 kgs. Doing this is harder. I think it's because it isolates the muscles more. Well, it's actually harder doing this than the dips. Doing this is actually harder than the dips. I think it's because I have less momentum, or whatever you want to call it. It might be because of gravity or something. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, gotta finish up the water and get to it. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. The moment I was doing the dips, a guy got too close. So I skedaddled to the next one, right? And then he got closer. Yeah, he literally took over the spot. And I went far in the corner. And then the woman came in, and now there's 4 dip machines there. And 2 of them were taken. Well, not dip machines, but stations, dip stations. There were like 4 of them. One guy was like way too close to me. So I had to move to the 4th one. And then he took number 1. And that made me go to the other side of the gym. And then when I was at the other side of the gym, the number 2, the woman took number 3. So it's like literally whole thing compromised. Can't do much better there, right? Because the tripod actually takes up the entire 4 rack station because it's too close, you know? That's the thing with the tripod. Tripod will take up the entire 4 dip station because the range on the angle is insane. It's alright. You could always that's why the shim's actually really good though, right? Because you can literally just adapt and move. That's what's so beautiful about this place. Imagine if this was like the premium spot, then I'd literally just have to abandon the entire gym. Literally. But the launches actually might be destroyed more just by doing this machine instead. Alright. We're not done yet, but we should just check the weight. Fun fact, today's really hot. It's like gonna be I like the heat. Get here. Sorry. Alright. What a interesting day so far. We're awake though fully. What are we gonna even be? 70 kgs? 71? Dude, we're actually just ranging. It's kind of insane. Must be because we're eating like the same kind of food. 70.45. So still ranging at like 70, but I'm pretty sure like maybe a month ago we were ranging at like 69. So I guess we have improved a bit. We've gained weight. But I'm not sure if that's in a good way or bad way. Don't know. You know? I actually don't know. Did I give you guys a story video today? Nah. Not really. Not really at all. Cool, yes. Well, we're done today. I think this is one of the first kind of dip days where it's a lot more interesting than usual. But again, we did come here like an hour early. And just like the saying, if you wake up before your alarm and you have less than 1 hour, you might as well just wake. You might as well just stay awake. You know, that extra 1 hour of sleep is not going to help do shit. Well, for us at least. You know, for us that's how it works. So, yeah, when you if you wake up earlier than your alarm and there's only less than an hour left before you have to wake up, you might as well just stay awake. You just start very early. Right. Simple day today. Alpha theory regime, delivery work. No, we just finished the first segment. Alpha theory regime, food, editing earth logs, and data work. Maybe food again, but I don't think we have time. So we'll actually have to do the delivery work, arrive back to HQ. After doing the delivery work, we can consume the next portion of the meal. And then we should have the rest of the day, which I might want to do extinction, uh, some extinction, and then Overwatch, maybe Aberration. Now, nah, I think Aberration has to give it one more day so the YouTube videos can catch up. Aquatica's kind of dropped ish. See you guys next time. Right? Appreciate it.